time served. Is there a period of unsupervised probation, or do you want me to close it, Mr. Sokoloff?
We anticipated no supervision. It's my understanding the defendant is planning to move out of state. And as your honor is aware, there was a co-defendant case here who ate the distribution charge. So
Right.
that's our intent is she did almost a month in custody. So we were going to ask you to sentence to 20 days and call it time served. She did 27, I believe.
Mr. Winery, before she gets out of town, will she have time to pay court costs? I'm not going to fine her or make a supervision fee, just court costs.
How much are they?
120, what, remind me, misdemeanor, $128 or something like that.
Yeah, I'm sure she can take care of that within, just give us 30 days, just to be on the safe side, but get it taken care of. All
right, let's go on the record and do this. We are on the record in case number 2020 CR 27, captioned State of Kansas versus LaShonda Gooley. Would the parties announce their appearances, please?
May it please the court, the state of Kansas appears to Assistant District Attorney virtually, Adam Sokoloff.
May it please the court, your honor, defendant appears with counsel David Winery via Zoom, and we do consent to this hearing being done via teleconference.
Thank you. All right, we are here set down for a plea. My understanding is the agreement today is that the defendant will be pleading to the amended charge of possession of a synthetic controlled substance, which is a Class A non-person misdemeanor. The parties are going to request that the court waive pre-sentence investigation and continue to sentencing today. The recommendation on sentence will be that Ms. Gooley be given 20 days in jail with credit for the 20 days that she has done. Order court costs, give her 30 days to pay that, and then close the case. Mr. Sokoloff, is that your understanding of the agreement?
It is, your honor.
Mr. Winery?
Yes, your honor.
All right. Ms. Gooley, I have a couple of questions before I accept this. You don't have to plead or change your plea from one of not guilty to guilty. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
If you wanted to maintain your plea of not guilty, you'd have a right to a jury trial, have Mr. Winery question witnesses, make the state prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt, all of that. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. And furthermore, if you were convicted at that trial, you'd have a right to appeal it to the appellate courts. And if you didn't have the money to do that, a lawyer would be appointed to do it for you. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if you enter a plea of guilty today, you're going to be giving up all of those rights. There's not going to be a trial of any kind. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have any questions for me or Mr. Winery about any of that?
No, sir.
Okay. Then I will ask you, as to the amended count, which charges you with possession of a synthetic controlled. I should tell you this before I do that. This crime is a Class A non-person misdemeanor, which carries a maximum penalty of 1 year in jail and a fine of $2,500. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, I don't see any reason why I'm not going to follow these fine lawyers' recommendations, but you understand that I don't have to follow them and that I can give you any legal sentence. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, given all of that, how do you plead to the amended count of possession of a synthetic controlled substance, a Class A non-person misdemeanor?
Guilty.
All right. Mr. Sokoloff's going to tell me what the evidence in this case would be. I want you to listen because when he's done, I'm going to ask you if that's what happened, okay?
Your Honor, were this case to proceed to the trial court, the state believes that it would present evidence that would prove to the court that on November 5th of 2019, at the location of 645 Nebraska Avenue in Kansas City, Kansas, here in the great county of Wyandotte, that police, upon lawful contact with the defendant, Ms. Gooley, and a lawful search of the vehicle in which she was located, found in the possession of Ms. Gooley a portion of what is commonly known as K2, determined to be synthetic cannabis by law enforcement, that she had a number of baggies of this green leafy material identified as K2 synthetic cannabis. The possession of that is unlawful as a Class A misdemeanor. Again, that was November 5th of last year here in Wyandotte, and her possession of that synthetic cannabis would satisfy the count to which she pleads guilty today.
All right. Is that what happened, Ms. Gooley?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'll find the defendant has freely, voluntarily, and intelligently entered into this plea. She knows the nature of the charges and consequences of the plea. There is a sufficient factual basis for a finding of guilt, and I will find her guilty of the one count of possession of a synthetic controlled substance, a Class A non-person misdemeanor. Parties are waiving pre-sentence investigation. We're going forward with sentencing today. Any additional comments on that, Mr. Sokoloff?
No, Your Honor. Again, the co-defendant's case was really the controlling, justice principle here. And so we would ask you to follow the agreement and sentence her to time served, and wish her luck in the future.
All right. Mr. Winery, any comments?
Yeah, we would just like to ask that His Honor follow the plea agreement. She's going out to be with her son out in Las Vegas. She'll be, I guess, taking care of 5 grandkids and working in his car modification shop. So I don't think you'll see her again.
No,
All
sir.
right. Ms. Gooley, anything you want to tell me before I pass sentence today?
No, sir. Thank you.
All right. I'm going to follow the plea agreement. I'm going to sentence Ms. Gooley to 20 days in jail. She'll be given credit for the 20 days she has served. There will be no probation. I'm going to leave the case open for 30 days for her to pay the court costs in this matter. I'm not sure. It's somewhere in the 120s, Ms. Gooley. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I don't have a cost sheet in front of me.
Okay.
But what I will tell you this, I'm going to get the docket sheet to the clerk's office in the next day. All right. And they will have it there and be able to take a payment. So I would say anytime Wednesday or later, you can just come up to the clerk's office, pay those court costs, and the case will be all over. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Other things for our record today.
Not from the state. Thank you, Your Honor.
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
All right. Good luck to you, Ms. Gooley. If you have any questions about getting that paid off, just keep in touch with Mr. Winery. He'll get you there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All righty. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
We are adjourned.